Let's talk about fabric and how you purchase fabric, because there's different ways that you can purchase it. There's lots of stores that have it, including online stores, but you're going to see different terms and you might be really confused. You might see pre-cut, you might see fat quarter, you might see jelly roll, you might see bulk. So let me go over the different ways that you can get fabric so you can understand and figure out exactly what you're going to need. Every project's going to be different. And trust me, if you go to a store where they sell fabric, there typically is somebody there who's awesome if you do have questions or you're not completely sure about what you need or how much. For most of my videos, everything I'm doing is going to involve using cotton fabric. It's just the easiest to sew on and the most forgiving. There are tons of other fabrics out there. You can play with them, but my focus will be cotton fabrics. Okay, first up is pre-cut fabrics. They're going to come in packaging similar to this. They're typically hanging on a shelf, and like this one is 1 yard of a seasonal fabric. It's already cut, it's ready. You just buy it, grab it off the shelf, and you buy it. There's nothing you need to do at the store. Everything's good to go. You can just take this home, open it up, and when you open it up, you're going to see that it is a full yard of fabric. There's quite a bit when you get a full yard, but everything you need is here. And this is not the cutest snowman fabric. So that is what a pre-cut is. It's going to have the entire yard, and they're all relatively similar in size. And it's an actual yard of fabric. So measuring wise, it's 1 yard. Next up is fat quarters. So you can buy them individually, and they'll come a little bit different shape sometimes a little bit bigger, sometimes not. They all equal out to 19 by 21 inches of fabric for the most part. Occasionally I've had a little bit weird different sizing, but 19 by 21, that's a fat quarter. A lot of the projects I use fat quarters, and that's what I'm referencing. So you can buy them individually, or they will come in packs where you can get multiple. And the cool thing about the packs is they coordinate. So it's fabrics that were picked that coordinate together, but all of them are the same size, 19 by 21 inches. And they're a lot of fun. So there's the differences with the fat quarters and the different options and how you can get them. The other style of fabrics that you can get already pre-cut are called jelly rolls. Now these are great for quilters because they come and they unroll, and they are typically 2.5 inches wide. And it's, again, complementary fabrics that go together. And they're ready, like you could lay these down and you could start quilting, and you can make an amazing quilt with just these strips, and they're already cut for you. You literally just have to line them up and stitch. So jelly rolls are fun, but know that they're not very wide. So like a lot of the projects that I have, if you wanted to use jelly roll fabric, you would actually have to quilt them together. And I will have a separate video on what I mean by quilting them together. The last way to buy fabric is buying it off of the bolt. So if you go into a store that sells fabric, there's typically shelves and there'll be a bunch of fabrics lined up together, and you see this fabric, you're like, oh, that's so cute. I love it. I need it. It would be great for my project, or just because you love it and you don't have a project in mind, you want to get it. I do that all the time. So you take the bolt of fabric, and you can't just go up to the cash register, words are hard, and check out. You actually have to take this to the cut counter and tell them how much fabric you want. Typically people get half a yard to a yard. I buy by the bolt. I'm crazy like that, but I sew all the time and I love having fabric on hand. So you tell them how much you want. Like I said, most people, half a yard does most of the basic projects, and they'll measure it, they'll cut it out, and then they'll price it, and they'll give you a pricing sheet that you take to the cash register, and that's how you cash out. So don't be afraid if you're in a store and you're like, oh, I really like that fabric, but I don't know how much I need. Talk to the person cutting the fabric. They tend to be pretty awesome, and they have a little bit of experience and can guide you through how much you need. For any of the projects, I will tell you in the description how much fabric you need for something, so that can help you out there. Most patterns will tell you exactly how much you need of any fabric to get you through the project. Those are the different ways that you can purchase fabric, whether it's off the bolt, getting a jelly roll, getting fat quarters, or pre-measured packages. Those are some of the different terminologies you might hear come up in some of my videos. If you have questions in the comments, let me know, and I hope you have so much fun going out there and getting your own fabric. If you get a fabric haul, make sure to show us.